Hello everyone, and welcome back to Doom. Last time we left off, we got a chainsaw. I talked about something. And, we died at the end of the video because we tried destroying this hell portal thing. I don't know what it is really. I'm not too familiar with the Doom universe. But, yesterday was really fun, and in case you guys didn't know what was going on, I briefed you guys the day before of yesterday, and to explain what happened, I went to Point Fest, which was a festival with a few bands playing, and we stayed there for basically the whole day. My brother came and took me at a 10, and then we waited in line for 30 minutes or so. I don't know. We got there pretty early. We got there like an hour early, and it wasn't so bad. We just went through a line. We had to make sure we didn't step on any black cement because it was melting for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why. But once we got in, we just walked around and waited for things to get set up, because by the time we got in, the bands were just now starting to walk in. So we took a look around. My brother showed me where we'd be going and such, and he showed me where the big bands would be playing and where the other bands would be playing and where would we go and such and such. And it was just a nice little walk we took. And then once we got to the stage, it was already getting packed with bands that were playing, and there was already a band playing, but I think they were just like the warm-up bands. You know, the bands to get everyone hyped. So we ended up getting at the front of the, you know where they have the gate to keep people from jumping in towards the stage? Yeah, me and my brother and his girlfriend were right at the gate. Like, we were just leaning on it and just like listening to bands. Most of the bands were good, except for one band, which they weren't all that good, and they were just getting super annoying. Like, they were really cocky as hell, and like I can understand it. Like, you want to, like, you know, you want to say that you sound good and all, but like to say that like your fucking artist isn't, like, you're pure making nothing but pure art and stuff, and not shutting up for like the past 10 minutes and arguing with your crew members, you're looking more like a bag of retards. I don't even know what, I think it was the Holy White Hounds, I think. I don't know. Not many of their songs were that good. And some of you may know that band, and you can say like, "Oh, you obviously know a good band." They played way more than any other band, and they said this is our final song for like 4 songs. Then at the end, they were just like, "Oh my god, guys, we're just so fucking good." And then he just like shut up immediately. He was like, "Okay, yeah, I'm done. I'll see you all later." I'm like, "Thank God," because it was just nothing but him jamming out. Like, I did not understand anything else from him. There's like the songs they played, I did not understand what the fuck was going on, and they weren't even that good to me. And by the end of it, I was getting pissed off because they wouldn't shut up, and I wanted to listen to Sick Puppies because they were playing next. And Sick Puppies were by far the craziest out of all the other bands. Story of the Year played, but like they weren't as crazy as fucking Sick Puppies, because the crowd eventually, we started crowd surfing, and I think a mosh pit formed. I have no idea, but like everyone was just jumping. We were all just like fucking, we were just losing our minds over the fucking show, and they were just like, once they started, they made the other band look like shit. Because not many people were as hyped for the other band, but like once Six Puppy came in, we were all just screaming our asses off, because we were just like, fuck yeah! Finally some good band. Like some good music. And I think I pissed someone off whenever I said like they were way better than the other band, because some guy next to me, I think he was drunk or something, I don't fucking know. We just laughed at it. We just like chuckled. He was like, "Wow, that was a lot better than the other one." I'm like, "Yeah, they're definitely a lot better than the other band." And I just looked away, and then like I saw in the corner of my eye him just look at me, just like, "No, no." Like he was like devastated by my opinion. I'm like, that band sucked. They did nothing but just fucking look like assholes to each other, and they just wouldn't fucking stop playing. They played 7 songs. Meanwhile, Sick Puppies just played like the amount needed, like 5 songs. That's how many all the bands played, 5 songs. Meanwhile, the other band just played 7 songs. They would not shut up. Oh, and if you're wondering what I got an explosive shot, which fires a grenade. But it doesn't do as much damage as a regular grenade would. It's just like a new tube, which is a weapon I use quite well in multiplayer. And now it has a yellow key card. But I meant to punch that guy, but instead I opened the door. But here we go. And I don't know where I can find the red key card, because I have no idea where that is, honestly. But yeah, once Six Puppy came in, they played like a bunch of their new songs. They played at least 2 new songs for their new album. And they were really good. Despite like them being like around for so long, they were like really good. And the bass player was just fucking awesome. I think it was for the bass player was this girl with like, I don't know, she just like fucking rocked it with the bass. It was awesome. She was like really good at it, and at some points the wind was blowing whenever the fucking like a dramatic moment happened in the song, and like it just made her look like some fucking guitar goddess or whatever. It was so fucking awesome, and we were all just fucking bouncing up and down and just bopping our heads. I was screaming. Me and my brother and his girlfriend were all just screaming. We were just like, yeah. But hot damn, that band was awesome. And then, what was it? I can't remember the other band, but it was a pretty good band. They played on the radio quite a lot. I can't remember the name though. I can't remember the name, but they were pretty good. I wasn't all that hyped for them.
As a valued employee, your loyalty is more than just a commitment to the UAC. It's a commitment to the future of mankind. Thank you for your service.
Yeah, I was just listening to that guy and just being like, oh, this is bullshit. And now we have one of my more favorite guns in the game, the heavy machine gun. Or heavy assault rifle. Yeah, heavy assault rifle. This is basically like a mini M60. There's a chain gun in this game later on, which is basically a Gatling gun that just absolutely wrecks in both campaign and multiplayer. I'm starting to use that gun a lot more often in multiplayer. But I'm also gearing towards I think it's called the Vortex gun. It's the gun that like charges up as you move, but like whenever you slow down or stop moving, the power decreases. So you have to move around quite a lot till like you can get up to full power. And then like once you shoot it, it unleashes a devastating beam that can either be a one-hit kill, depending if you have like full health and 50 armor or so. It can be a one-hit kill if you blast their heads off. And with that gun, I also have the super shotgun, which I use quite often, and I use it for a good combo because I will not only like shoot you with the Vortex rifle, I'll also like pull out my gun and my super shotgun and get up close and personal, because now that like the Vortex gun can also like chew away at your armor. Not only that, it can also take out a fair amount of health, and if you're close enough, then I can just go in for a melee like punch. It won't be a one-hit melee. It won't be like a glory kill, but it'll be enough to get me close enough to pull out my shotgun and fire. Oh yeah. In case you're wondering what I just picked up, there are power-ups in the game, and they're not like the armor or anything. They're just like mini little moments that you can have in the game. And what I just picked up right now is Rage, basically. I can't read it. That Berserk. Yeah. And what this does really is it just makes Doom like drop his guns and start using his fist, because he's just absolutely pissed off at everything. I'm assuming he just takes like a bunch of fucking heroin and just goes to town. Oh. But yeah, Berserk is a really fun looking power-up, and I'm hoping they'll put it in for multiplayer. Though I can kind of see the backdraw to it, because if someone has Berserk, I think it makes you take less damage. But at the same time, you could just be running towards someone and they can light you up and then you die. Or I think Berserk makes you both run faster, take less damage, and deal one-hit kills. So if someone with Berserk is right next to you, you're not gonna be able to kill them, because if you use a super shotgun, yeah, it's gonna deal a lot of damage. But like, I think the damage they take is decreased by half. So up close and personal shots with a super shotgun can deal about 80 damage. So that's like 40. That's like shooting from half distance. So that's my ultimate guess right there. like I was saying with my combo in the game, so far I've been using the ambusher set, which is a starter set whenever you first start playing multiplayer. You got the ambusher, the sniper, and I think assault, which should be which is basically the same thing as ambusher, but whatever. Ambusher, you get a chain machine gun, chain gun, and a heavy assault rifle. I mostly use the chain gun just because it chews away at both armor and health. Because you're firing at a constant stream and it has a very wide spread, so if someone's in the reticle of the spread, they're going to take damage. No matter what. They're just going to keep taking damage and damage and damage. And like, I had a really long kill streak going just like a few, let's say 40 minutes ago, because I was just playing it, and once the game ended, I couldn't join any other game because the connection was lost. So I was like, did the game just purposely kick me out? Because I got up to 26 kills, and you can't really get up to like that many kills. And like, you can get a lot of kills in Doom, but like at the same time, I don't know if anyone's gotten up to 50 yet. Sorry. And I don't know, I feel like it'd be really hard to get 50 kills because you'd have to be really good at that game. You'd either have to be using the sniper, which is a one-hit kill for if you're really good at shooting with like doing headshots. But I'm not really much of a sniper. I move all over the place when aiming. I don't know, it's weird for me because with guns like the shotgun and any other gun in this game, I can aim pretty well with it, but with a sniper, once I start aiming down the sight, I don't know, I'm really fidgety about it. Sorry, stretcher. Like, I've seen my brother use it, and he's more of a sharpshooter person. He has way better aim than me. Because I tend to spread all over the place, which is a good thing for the chain gun. Because it's got a pretty wide spread, and if anyone's caught in that spread, they're going to take damage regardless. And that gun deals like 9 damage, which doesn't seem a lot, but like, what's funny is you can mostly catch people off guard with that gun, meaning you can sneak up to someone and start revving up your gun and then start lighting them up, and they won't notice till like all their armor is gone, or they've lost at least 9 health. Not 9 health, half their health. Because that gun chews away at your health and armor. Like, it's basically, it's just like a wrecking class, really. Which is why it's called Ambusher, because you can flank and just catch people off guard, and it will just be like, what the fuck? Because you think you could survive for a while having like full armor and health. No, it just takes one good shot from someone to like take away all that health and a good amount of your armor. I mean, a good amount, like all your armor and a good amount of your health. Like, it just takes one well-planted shot, and you could just be near death. Which is why I like using the Vortex gun, which I think is the one that charges up as you're walking. Like, you have to be constantly moving. And once it's fully charged, it deals at least a good 120, 150. Depending on where you shoot him, if it's a direct headshot, then you might one-shot him at full power. If they even at full armor and health, I'm not sure. I haven't, you know, checked it that much, but like, yeah, the Vortex gun is a really good gun. It's good for taking away the armor, and then like I switched to my super shotgun to get up close and personal and just wreck. Oh god, I'm getting all stuffy. But yeah, I'll talk more about Point Fest on the next video, which is going to be Dark Souls. So stay tuned for that. But I had a really fun time at Point Fest, and I can't wait to tell you guys all about it and Dark Souls. But in the meantime, it looks like we are nearing the end of the video. So leave a like and comment if you enjoyed this video. Sorry. Subscribe to my channel, grow. And in the next video, we're gonna open this door and see what that one robotic dude wanted. So until then, I will see you all later.